You are getting ready to listen to the voice of Dr. Rhadi Ferguson, 2004 Olympian, four-time national judo champion, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, author, speaker, and coach.
Being four-time national judo champion, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, author, speaker, and coach. I want to talk to you today about something about how to apply judo to life. Now, I know a lot of people are going through some challenging situations. I know in the state of Florida, my dojo just reopened last week, or I just got the ability to reopen last week. And I've been doing another, I wouldn't even say a soft pivot, but a hard pivot in order to work on reopening, getting the dojo clean, had to get the place disinfected and sanitized. And I had to purchase more dummies and then go in the dojo and kind of lay out things for physical distancing and spacing. So they've been a little bit rough. They've been new. And through all these things, I'm thinking about how I can not only help the parents and the children that I coach, but also my constituents on a global level. I mean, I have customers and friends and, quote unquote, fans all over the place, and people who always email me or DM me or message me or leave a comment on a video. And I can't get to everybody all the time, but I want to. And I want to help people in this particular space, in this place where some people have lost family members. I know personally I lost a friend. I had another family member that was in the hospital with COVID-19. Then you have people who are on different sides of the political fence, whether you may sit on one side, somebody sits on the other, you just can't seem to get along. Then the whole effect of the quarantine on people's health and wellness, on mental health, on physical health. Some people have gained what we call the quarantine 15. And I mean, things are just kind of going haywire, and we kind of need to get our footing. It's like life has implemented some Kazushi and kind of put us off balance, and we have to regain our footing. So is there any good judo for self-defense? And that's 38 to it, man. Let me tell you what I've noticed. Since this pandemic, it's never too late to do anything. If you have something that you want to do, I mean, you go out and do it. Don't care what anybody says, don't care how old you are, go out and do it with the best of your ability. Now, I want to talk to you about the four parts of a judo throw. A lot of people say that there are three parts of a judo throw, but there are actually four parts of a judo throw. And I want to talk to you about how you can utilize these four parts of a judo throw and implement them into your life. Now, the first part of the judo throw is called Kumi Kata. Kumi Kata is actually the art of gripping or grabbing. And right now in life, you need to grab a hold of something. Some people choose religion, some people choose education, some people choose relationships, some people choose their career. But whatever it is, make sure you grab a hold of something. Grab a hold of something tight. Hold it and what we call and own it. Hold it and own it. And the way you hold it and own it is you study it, you fixate on it, because you want to be so good at it. And then once you do that, create the Kazushi of the situation. Here's how you create the Kazushi. You always create this Kazushi. The Kazushi happens before you ever step on the tatami. The Kazushi happens in the dojo. You create the Kazushi by the hours you practice and the repetitions that you do. So when you fixate on the thing, whether it's your religion or whether it's your career or whether it's your relationship, once you grab a hold of that thing, create the off balancing by doing the reps. If you're in a relationship, man, fill the relationship with love. Tell somebody you love them more. Go on more dates. Talk more on the phone instead of texting. Find ways to communicate. Create an off balance thing. Off balancing. If you're on the career side, you want to advance in your career. You want to change in your career. Find the certifications you need. Do the studying that you need. Read the books. Find the mentors. Get the coaches. Do what you need to do to excel in those particular areas. If it's a health and wellness thing, if you're going to grab a hold to your health and wellness, then create the off balancing by eating correctly, by getting up and finding out how many steps you need to do in order to be active. You really find out if I want to do 5,000 steps from sedentary, 10,000 steps is really not enough. So I need to push myself to the 15,000 and 20,000 step range. I even had a client recently that had 60,000 steps, ended up doing a marathon because he could not sign up for one, but he did one on his own. because he grabbed a hold of his health and wellness. He wanted to create an imbalance in his life so that he can live a little bit better. So find out what you want to grab a hold to, and then do the repetitions in that area. Make the deposits so you can create the imbalance. You need to create that off balancing. And then once you do that, man, put yourself into position, which is Sakuri. You got Kumi Kata, you got Kazushi, and then you got Sakuri. Sakuri is when you actually pull and lift up and put yourself in position to throw. A lot of you are doing work, but you're out of position. Do the appropriate work and then move yourself in the correct position. A couple of years ago, a really famous preacher by the name of T.D. Jakes wrote a book called Reposition Yourself. And in that particular book, he talked about the repositioning, not only that happens in the physical, but the repositioning that happens mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. If you want a thing, you have to act like you already have it. If you want a thing, you have to put yourself in the mindset that you are already the thing that you want. So if you want to be a doctor, you have to believe that you have your medical degree already. You have to walk around and speak to yourself internally and tell yourself, I'm Dr. So-and-so. I just crossed the stage at Georgetown University and I got my medical degree. And you have to speak to yourself. You have to believe that. You have to create the off balancing by studying, but you have to hold on to that dream initially. So you do the Kumi Kata, you hold on to that particular dream. You do the off balancing by doing the reps. You put yourself in position, in the right position. You're in the right groups. You're around the right people. You're talking to the right folks. You get the right mentors. You're in the appropriate areas in order to make things happen. Secure. And then kake. Kake means to throw or to finish. I've seen many people on the tatami and off the tatami do the initial work. I mean, when they're on fire and they're enthused, I see them do the initial work. But I've also watched people fail to finish. Whatever you do, once you grab a hold of your dream, and once you create the off balancing by doing the reps, and once you change groups and put yourself with the right friends, mentors, and coaches, and put yourself in the right position, don't forget to finish. Don't forget to finish. A great gripping series and then great Kazushi and then getting in doesn't mean anything if you don't finish the rotation. You'll never get the ippon. And you'll never throw the things in your life for ippon if you don't learn to finish. We're in a society where when things get hard, people quit easily. We're in a society based upon apps and quick fixes and remotes. We're in a society where if I can't get it done right away, then I just move on to the next thing. We're in a society that does not celebrate inconveniences and suffering. We're in a society that celebrates being happy. You're not going to be happy all the time. People should not rob themselves of the opportunity to suffer and the opportunity to struggle. The struggle and the suffering is necessary for your growth. I even tell my students inside the dojo all the time, you will never wear the championship ring if you don't wear the suffer ring. And if you don't wear the suffer ring, then that means you're not willing to finish. On the Kumi Kata side, grab hold of your dreams. On the Kazushi side, do the off balancing by doing the reps. On the Sakuri side, put yourself in the right position and around the right people and create the right circumstances. And then on the Kake side, make sure that you finish. This is Dr. Rhadi Ferguson. Have a super fantastic day. Remember, I love you, but God loves you best. And do me a favor. In the description portion, there's a product that is 100% free. It's my grip fighting products. You go to www.gripfighting.com, and there's almost 150 free videos on grip fighting from me to you. So if you want to be a high-level judo player, man, grab hold of your dream, create the off balancing by doing the reps, put yourself around the right people, get the right information, and then make sure you finish, man. Finish by doing the studying. Finish by being willing to be slightly inconvenienced. Finish by being willing, by open up yourself to the struggle. I mean, in wrestling, they say embrace the grind. Like you have to embrace the grind. You have to be willing to struggle and make sure that you're willing to wear the suffering so one day you can wear the championship ring. Take care. Have a super fantastic day. And I love you, but God loves you best.